My name is Michelina Friss, and I'll be your host today. We're here in North Tri at Salvatore's, and we're going to be hearing from both of our head coaches from both our women's soccer team and our women's volleyball team. Our women's soccer team has already wrapped up their regular season play, and the volleyball team has 4 remaining regular season games. So both of the coaches are here, and they're going to be giving us their thoughts on how this past season went, both on the playing field and off.
And we're here at the Voller Athletic Center for the continuation of the ECC Championship game. We just had the men's game, the Bridgeport Purple Knights versus the Malloy Lions. Bridgeport, they came away with the win. I'm here with the player of the game, Bakari Kamara. You came into this game averaging 9 points per game, and you had 4.8 rebounds. You ended with 16 points, and you had 10 rebounds. So do you thrive in playing under pressure in the conference championship like this, or what were some of the thoughts going through your mind during the game?
Well, coming into the game, I came out a little soft. And I'm like the point guard of the defense,
¿Cómo te llamas y de dónde eres?
Mi nombre es Andrea y soy de España.
¿Y cómo van tus clases este semestre?
Muy bien, pero bastante ocupada.
¿Y cómo está tu familia ahora?
Bien, en España echándome de menos.
¿Y hay algo más que quieres decirme?
Tu español es muy bueno.
Hi, I'm Michelina Friss, Senior Media Major at Roberts Wesleyan College, Rochester's only NCAA Division II program. I work in the Red Hawks Athletic Department providing play-by-play work, student-athlete interviews, and producing the sports channel Mick on the Mic. I'm gaining valuable experience that will help in my future career while working with an NCAA Division II athletic department. I love my work with the Red Hawks. I'm Michelina Friss, and I chose Z2 at Roberts Wesleyan College, and I encourage you to do the same. And don't forget to follow Mick on the Mic on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Love it or hate it, it comes every year. Homecoming weekend came and went, and it's time to see how your Red Hawks fared on the weekend of school spirit and pride. This is this week's episode of Mick on the Mic. So let's start off with something we have never let off with before, cross country. Both the men's and women's cross-country teams had strong performance at the Louisville Cross Country Classic on September 29th. In the women's 5K race, the Red Hawks finished in 5th place out of 31 teams and a field of 287 runners from all across the country. Roberts had a total of 210 points and a race time total of 1 hour, 35 minutes, 22 seconds.
Guys, this is your 2018 women's tennis team. Come out and support them when you can. They put in so much time and effort and energy into their practices and their games, and they're just going to have a fantastic season this year. So come out and support them. Ready? And we're back here at the Voller Athletic Center at the conclusion of the second semifinal game for the ECC Conference Championship. I'm here with number 21, Justin Reyes, who finished the game with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. So let me ask you, for most of the game, it was pretty much back and forth between you guys. No one really had the momentum of the game, but there was a point there's a little less than 13 minutes to play in the second half where you made 2 offensive rebounds, 2 free throws, and 2 layups, which put you guys up by 9 points. It seemed like that was where the game shifted. From your perspective, did it feel that way?
The next goal came shortly after as freshman Justine Sharda lined up a shot from inside the box and fired the ball into the left side of the net. After several back and forth scoring chances, moments later the Wildcats were on the board. In the 65th minute, a shot was blocked but found the feet of another Damon attacker who was in perfect position to score. Tell us just a little bit, how did you come to be at the college? How did you, get the coach's position? What do you enjoy most about soccer? Just tell us a little bit about yourself. But that's really cool that you started coaching before you even graduated, and that wasn't even something that was on your radar for what to do.
Not even, yeah.
So how many seasons have you coached here at the school?
This is just my second season here.
So you're relatively new too.
I am.
Very nice. Okay, so as far as this past season, you came away with 3 solid wins. You had a couple of them. What would you say, do you think, were some of the hardest things to come away with the win? I know I went to some of the games. I know the girls play really hard, but just couldn't really come away with a lot of wins. From your perspective as the head coach, what do you think, went on with that? What are some of the things that came into play?
Yeah, and I think look.
And so we're here tonight at the Baller Athletic Center for the Roberts Wesleyan men's matchup versus the Bridgeport Purple Knights. My name is Michelina Friss, and I'm going to be the play-by-play commentator for tonight's broadcast. I'm here tonight with Mr. Michael Young, who's the color commentator, and we're just going to go over some pregame stats, some things that have been going on off the court, the mentality of some of the players and the coaches, to just give our viewers just a little bit of an inside look as to what's going on here. So the big thing is that the Purple Knights, they're coming in tonight in conference play with a record of 8-1. Their only loss coming, of course, to the Roberts Wesleyan Redhawks. The matchup that they lost against was back on December 15th, and it was a very close game. The game ended 85-82. They went back and forth. It was a very close game for the last couple minutes, but due to a couple of clutch free throws, a couple of turnovers that happened, the Redhawks were able to come away with the win. So that was a really big loss for the Purple Knights because at that time, they were nationally ranked. Currently, right now, they're coming into tonight's game. They're ranked 20th in the D2 CETA poll. Is that correct? Is that how you pronounce that? So obviously a very talented team. They can hit on, pretty much every category, as in they're very high up there in the rankings just because they have so much talent. So Mike, why don't you go ahead and you give us, some stats, some things that you learned by talking to some of the players, just again, like I said, to give people a little bit of an insight as to all the pieces coming together to make tonight's game.
Yeah.
So the Bears stay alive. It will be 20 serving 24. The ball will go into the hands of Vernie, the 5'8 senior. The serve is up. Detweiler with the first hit. Chase sets it over to Anastasia Smith, and it falls on the ground, and the Redhawks will take the second set, 25-20. The hometown fans are pumped up after that one, as they should be. All right, so here we go for the last 8.9 seconds of the Roberts basketball game versus the Lions. Michael Bush has the ball with a spin move into the paint, and he puts it in for 2 points, ties the game up with 5.4 seconds left. What a play by Michael Bush.